Merhabalar, Zenmate'in ofisindeyiz. Zenmate biliyorsunuz geçtiğimiz sene Twitter ve YouTube yasakları sırasında Türkiye'de de çok popüler olan bir VPN güvenlik sağlayıcısı. Onların Berlin'deki ofisine geldik, birlikte gezelim.
Welcome to Zenmate. Nice to have you here.
Yes, same here. Thank you very much for accepting our request for an office tour.
Anytime. If you're with us.
First, you are?
I'm Simon. I'm one of the co-founders of Zenmate.
Yes.
Together with my second co-founder, Markus, who's not here right now, but he's basically the technical part of our team, whereas I'm the business part of our team.
Okay, can you give us brief information about Zenmate and Zenguard?
Yes, anytime. So Markus and myself, as two co-founders, we started the company 1.5 years ago back in England, in Manchester, and that's where we basically started and did build the first prototype of our Chrome extension that by now has 5.5 million users around the world, I believe, and quite a few from Turkey, and thanks to previous reports from Razzi as well. From Manchester we moved over to Berlin a little bit more than a year ago, joined an acceleration program here in Berlin, where we launched our product officially, and from there we got very rapid traction. We had 100,000 users by the end of this acceleration program.
Which one was that?
Axel Springer Plug and Play.
We were there too, yeah.
That's a joint venture between Axel Springer, the media company,
yes,
and Plug and Play Tech Center in Sunnyvale, California. And this helped us a lot to get our product out, to get first traction, so to say. And based on this traction, we raised the seed round, and then we moved into this office, which already starts to become a little bit too small, but we're still managing.
Yeah, let's see.
Yes, of course. So basically we have two rooms. The entrance area you saw already. We have two rooms. We have a business room and a tech room. Probably start with the business room, if that's okay for you.
Okay.
This is basically our business room with our business team sitting here, our CFO who takes care of all the legal and financial matters. We have our marketing colleague who is handling social media and PR. We have business development and our analysts sitting here, and this is usually our area for relaxation, but as we're lacking a proper meeting room, we're also using this for business meetings at the moment. We also have our support team sitting here usually. Some of them are on vacation, that's why you have empty tables, but still that's where the support team usually is.
Speaking of marketing, which markets are the best markets for you? The biggest markets?
It depends how you define that. One of our biggest markets are probably Turkey, actually. There's a very large market for us, but also United States is growing very strongly. Germany, we have a large South Korean user base. South Korea picked up at some point very rapidly. But we're also growing quite strongly in other European areas, and Canada is also quite strong. So we have quite a few Mediterranean and Eastern countries where we have like a very rapid uptake in user behavior. So we think it's due to some political things as well. We can feel that as a service company, we can feel that if there are political things happen as well, right? So if there's something happen, we can see an uptake in our service. So, and this has been recently the case as well in some Eastern countries, yes.
Okay, you told me that this is your room, right?
Yes, this is my small room. So this is very tiny, but sufficient enough.
Obviously, you have to move
to do all the important work. Yes, correct. And this is basically the second room we have where our technical team sits, and we have to be a little bit more quiet so the guys can concentrate.
Yeah.
But I give you a small overview.
No problem.
So this is the second room of our office where our technical team sits. We have mainly our backend colleagues sitting in this area, building our infrastructure, so to say. We have one colleague who's doing the QA team, And heading the QA team, we have our colleagues here who are building the extensions actually. We have extensions out now for Chrome, which is the most popular obviously, also Opera, but recently, end of last week, we also launched Firefox, which is a huge thing for us because it was technically very, very difficult, so that's what those guys did. And then we have our mobile and design team back in the corner, our Android team, and soon we have an iOS colleague joining. Also my co-founder is usually in that area, but not here in today. He is usually our product manager, and my other colleague Tim, who is heading our proxy software, so to say, in the infrastructure, very important part. So we share this rooftop terrace with some other companies in this building, but we are the main company using it actually. So we have team barbecue here, team dinner sometimes. So it's a very nice place to relax a little bit. Yes.
Yeah. Again, speaking of the team, how many people is working at the moment?
So currently we are about 28 people. I think from 10 to 12 nations. So very international, very international team. Mainly all senior people and very skilled in their particular domain.
But a year ago, you were only 3 or 4?
Yes, the first time when we started, we were actually only two people. It was Marcus, my co-founder, leading the technical part and also building everything technical. He also did build the first version of the Chrome extension and many parts that are still used today. And it was myself building the business ecosystem around it, right? The way we usually work is that Marcus is building the technical core, and then I'm building the business ecosystem around that. And this is the way we started over a year ago. Like what we have is a strong vision and mission, right, to make the internet a more free place. Right? This is the idea how we started out. But then again, every company has to face the business reality, obviously.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do is slowly and incrementally implement a freemium business model as well, where we have a free tier of our service, so to say, where people can use our service for free. But then we have a premium account with added features, with better services connected to it, better features or increased features, and unlimited bandwidth. And this is like the freemium model that we are going to roll out eventually.
And thank you very much for this wonderful tour. Zenmate'in ofisindeydik. Avrupa'daki en büyük VPN güvenlik firmalarından bir tanesi. Çok da hızlı büyüyorlar. Bizden ayrılmayın.